All right. Well, welcome to Chishawasha Dam. Here we are. It's a scenery area where we are looking forward. The water is just being used by farmers without any sporting event being done in Chishawasha. And we are trying to promote the act of sporting in Chishawasha as a whole and also to attract tourists from the nearby towns as well as outside the country. An emerging water sport destination here in Shawasha. That's Shawasha Dam or Mutenje Dam. The sports tourism events they they have proven highly effective in attracting visitors as well as generating local economic activities. Then consider this proposing specific flagship events such as water sport festivals. We also have like kayaking, swimming, water skiing. We also have sport adventure tourism events. Besides this, we also have beach volleyball. We also have sand sports tournament and cycling races and trail running event through the surrounding landscapes. Research from notable academic scholars reveals that sporting events into tourism destinations significantly increases visitors numbers during competitions. That's from Talas et al. 2024. The specific choices depends on Shishawasha's natural strengths and existing significance infrastructures like gazebo structures as well as skiing. Then we move on to visitors or numbers, rooms, as well as room nights, economic data, presentation compelling financial projections based on industry benchmarks. From this research, visitor spending patterns indicates that sports tourism stay longer and spend more. Studies of sports events how show sustainable event economic benefits. That's from Nusantoro et al. 2025, with participants generating considerable additional revenue through accommodations, dining equipment, rentals, and local services. Young, higher income generating income tourists with strong sporting interests demonstrate the highest expenditure levels. Then, economic multiplier effective. A dam sport event can generate multiple revenue streams, such as hotel occupancy increases, local business growth in food services and retails, and entertainment. One festival studies shows that uh, business made 67.4% more revenue during the entertainment or event, with locals increasing income by 34.7%. That's from Rhombus et al. 2025. Employment creation. Most of the young generation or the young Amatuke, they're just being employed in the nearby lodges and also resort centers just behind the demos and in the scenery mountains as well as other resorts. The issue being that they do not have the knowledge of these sporting events that are nearby, which can be done in water activities such as this Shawasha Dam. And eventually, we are going to reach the small scale sport, like first using small scale sports events, generating temporary employment, averaging around 1.847 positions. Segment 3, emphasizing how residents benefit long term. We are just looking onto these infrastructural development. Whenever we are going to implement these sporting events in this Shawasha Dam, since it's a scenery whereby we have farmers who are producing their things, their farm produces, getting to the Mbare, the national Mbare Msika, as well as the visitor tourists coming from outside the country who are being catered for in the nearby resort centers. Infrastructure development, sporting events drive investment in roads as well as clinics, town centers, as well as accommodations and recreational activities that remain after the event. The Swimbath project transformed the community through sport tourism, training infrastructure development, leaving residents with tools for sustained tourism management. Uh, Communities receives comprehensive training in tourism management, digital marketing, as well as reception, catering, accommodation services, and service improvement. We are also looking on marketable skills and entrepreneurial skills. Economic empowerment, sports tourism creates employment and as well as pathways for community-based businesses. Local residents feel the majority purpose when they are utilizing this space and other activities being done in nearby resort centers. Because of this center, this ensures wealth circulates within the community cohesion. With the center as well, we are going to have community interactions as well as events fostering community pride integration as well as improved social relations. Events strengthen cultural identity and build collective benefits through capacity building. That's from Fatima and Adjati 2025. We are also getting this information from the Shawasha Dam, from the nearby headmen as well as the chiefs and also the residents who came here after some years before us. And we are also having environmental management, implementing waste management that will not pollute the environment, as well as pollution being taken into the resort center and the dam as well. Water conservation protocols and environmental monitoring uh, implementations, clear environmental policies that will manage and also that will cater for the community, including penalties for tourists who harm the environment, such as miners, as well as illegal miners, and as well as those who are going outside, leaving their papers, coming from town, dropping their papers from in the environment. Then also you have the social responsibility framework that can be adopted, uh, spanning environmental, economic, ethical, and social dimensions. This includes environmental conservation efforts, ensuring natural beauty is preserved for future generations. We're just seeing that the dam is being abandoned and also just promoting farming areas as well as farming activities in the nearby farms. Hence, the community members, corporate social responsibility will cater for the maintenance of the dam since it will be generating income for the environment. Inclusive development as well, ensure benefits distribute equitably across the community. Multi-stakeholders collaboration involving local government, business, academia, and communities, strengthening sustainability. We are going to have also cultural reservation or preservation, balancing tourism growth with preservation of local authorities. Thus, we do have traditional ceremonies that are just being done in other societies. We can also do these traditional ceremonies in our area. So, collaborating these will preserve our local traditions and cultural heritage, preventing over commercialization in the community. Strategic timing arguments. We do have this post-pandemic tourism recovery. International sports events are recognized as effective catalysts for tourism sector recovery. Engaging other sporting and tourists from other areas, notably from low density suburbs nearby, like Chishawasha. We also have Shawasha Hills and other like Lafarge area. Those people are struggling to find where proper air circulation is being provided as well as country living is being promoted. Hence, this is their chance to catalyst this the tourism sector. Sports tourism also growth trajectory. Event tourism is a proven driver of sustainable economic growth, economic development, particularly in developing countries. such as Zimbabwe, as well as the African countries, Southern African countries. We can also generate community support when events are strategically designed. Regional positioning, uh, that's small-scale sports events offer advantage over mega events by providing sustainable benefits with existing uh, infrastructure, generating alternative income while promoting local pride and community spirit. Climate alignment. Since the environment is, we are having deforestation from the nearby environments, as well as uh, improper farming methods or implementations. Thus, sports tourism aligns with global sustainability goals, particularly the SDG 8, that's in environmental sustainability. Market demand from the area, as well as catering for these sports tourism demonstrates that higher um, spending, longer stays, and greater economic impact compared to general tourists. However, we are seeing that most of these things are not being implemented using the resource that we have in here. Starting from the grassroots here in Shawasha, we are just known of farming, doing horticulture, as well as animal production and other horticultural activities that are being done here. But however, we are simply saying this can be turned into a tourist attraction, sports tourist attraction center, with the advantage that we do have mountains, whereby we can have mountaineering. We also have hiking, as water skiing, and other water activities that we might have. Being here, this can also promote, such as we do have shops nearby, shopping centers, and other uh, resort centers, which can be allocated or infrastructure nearby the dam. We also need health centers that will promote as corporate social responsibility. We need those hospitals or clinics nearby. The roads that will connect us with the major roads in Zimbabwe. However, in conclusion, we can actually say that this area we are blessed, and also we can also improve the area by through sport tourism and other activities that will cater for this environment. Thank you very much.